Hey, what's going on, Pats Nation? Welcome to another edition of the Cans Pats Talk Patriots podcast. I'm here today, man. I do got a special guest coming on, Mythic AZ from there. He's a content creator from the Arizona Cardinals. He's going to be joining me shortly. Here we're going to talk. We're going to break down the Cardinals and the Patriots game. But first, I do want to make sure y'all hit that like button first. I'm going to and get that out of the way. Make sure you hit that like button on YouTube. Give me the thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. We almost at 300 subscribers, man. I appreciate y'all a lot. All 290 something of y'all. I appreciate all y'all. I wouldn't be nothing if it's not for y'all. So I do appreciate y'all joining me tonight, hitting that like button every day, every time I tell you to, just being consistent with me and being patient with me when I do come on and do my shows, man. We've had a bunch of special guests this year, and we got a lot of things planned for the off season. Got some draft shows, free agency, Super Bowl. We got a lot of stuff going on, man. A lot of things planned. So y'all bear with me, be patient. But please hit that like button, give me the thumbs up, and hit that subscribe button on Twitter. Make sure you share the content. First off, we're going to start it off. We do have some breaking news. Bill Belichick just agreed to come down here to where I'm from, North Carolina. He's going to be Chapel Hill. He's going to be in Chapel Hill with the Tar Heels, the football coach. He has agreed to a deal with the UNC Tar Heels, man. It's a 3-year deal. I think I heard it's $30 million. So congrats to Coach Belichick. Me being a Patriot fan my whole life and whatnot for the most part. I know Bill has brought us a lot of Super Bowls, a lot of appearances, a lot of wins. And I mean, I was sad to see him let go, but now he's with the Tar Heels. On the Tar Heels front, it is interesting because they got rid of one 70-year-old coach, Matt Brown, and hired another one. So it's kind of confusing there a little bit to say the least, but hey, if they like it, I love it, whatnot, man. I appreciate it. I was hoping he'd go to the Cowboys and got in with the NFL team, so he's still chasing the win record and maybe win another Super Bowl, but that's probably not going to happen right now in the near future. He will be with the UNC Tar Heels, coaching the football team, man. And I know he had some comments earlier in the week on the Pat McAfee show saying that he wants to turn the program into, he want to be a pipeline for the NFL and he wants to develop them or whatnot. So I'm interested to see the staff that Bill brings to UNC and who's going to be the general manager. I'm interested in a lot of stuff, man. Who's going to be the quarterback? Who's going to be all that, man. I'm kind of shocked a little bit. I couldn't see it happening, but man, congrats to the great Bill Belichick, man. Hall of Fame coach and everything, man. I much love for me to Bill, man. I miss him here in New England, but it's been pretty good, man. I'm going to go ahead and get my boy here, Mr. AZ. What's going on with you, bro?
How's it going, man? I'm doing good. Cannot complain. How's it
Yes, sir.
going?
Appreciate it, man. I'm doing. We about to get in here, we about to get break down this Patriots Cardinals matchup. But before we get into that, how you feel about? I know you probably heard news about Bill Belichick going to the UNC Tar Heels.
So weird. It's so strange, like picturing him anywhere but New England. But it was kind of like that
Yeah,
for Tom Brady too. But then as soon as you saw it, it kind of just clicked. It made sense, and you're just like,
yeah,
okay, it is what it is. But it's a basketball school, North
yeah,
Carolina, so it's so weird. But like the name Bill Belichick obviously is going to bring a lot of attention. It's going to be a lot of talent that's going to be flipping their recruitment status for Bill Belichick, I'm assuming. And he's going to be able to flip that thing around, I'm assuming. And if not, it might be just like another Nick Saban to the NFL kind of deal where it's like you can excel at college, can't do it in the NFL, and no one's really going to bat an eye because you're still one of the GOATs.
yeah.
But it's so weird. How do you feel about it? Because I know
Man,
you
I'm
guys are going
ecstatic.
through a regime
Yeah,
change, and
I'm
Bill
shocked.
Belichick, the GOAT.
Yeah. I'm shocked, but I'm ecstatic, man. Because I mean, this is first year. I mean, I'm a Patriot fan. We're gonna get to the Patriots in a minute. We're going through a lot of change right now. New quarterback, new head coach, new general manager. I mean, it's a lot of stuff going on there. Belichick was there for what, a long time, man. 2 decades, dynasty. I mean, I don't care what the Chiefs are doing right now. It's never going to be nothing like what the Patriots have done in the past. Whatnot with Brady and Belichick. I miss it. It hurt. It took me a while to get over it. But I mean, that's what life's about: adjusting, changing. You got to get used to it. I wish him the best. I'm definitely going to try to get to some games. I'm about an hour from Chapel Hill, so I'm definitely try to get to some games next season or whatnot to see how he does that, how he performs. I want to see who the quarterback is. You know, but college is different. The landscape is different. They got the NIL. They got all these other things that these players deal with now. It's different in the NFL or whatnot. But I want to see how Belichick develops the talent there and develop these young men into coming into the NFL, man. I can't wait. I'm gonna be following I ain't really follow UNC football like that, but I'm really gonna be following them now since Belichick is there, man. I'm following them on social media every day. Gonna think it's gonna be interesting, a very interesting watch, man. For sure, man. I cannot wait. Y'all let me know in the comment box what y'all think about that, man. But we are here. Y'all know what we're here for. Patriots Cardinals week, man. The Cards coming off a loss to the Seattle Seahawks, second time in 3 weeks. Y'all are what, 6-6 or
6-7.
6-7? Patriots are coming off a bye. We lost to the Indianapolis Colts. We are what, 3-10 right now. It's a bad football team. We're rebuilding. We do got we got our guy though. We got our quarterback. We got Drake May.
Yes, you do.
Drake May going up against Kyler Murray. Just picking back off last week's game against the Seahawks. What is it about the Seahawks that it seems like y'all kind of struggle with? I've noticed the Seahawks kind of had y'all know, and y'all division real weird. It's like the
Yeah.
49ers beats up on the Rams, the Rams beats up on the Seahawks, and the Seahawks beats up on y'all. But I think
And
y'all beat
we beat on the Rams by like 31, and then we also beat San
y'all always beat the
Francisco.
Rams, yeah. So it's weird. Like y'all division just fight on every daggone body. Then y'all beat San Francisco this year, but y'all can't beat Seattle. What you think it is about Seattle that really gives y'all issues? Because it's not just this year, but in the past, like y'all struggle against the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, so Gino, I believe, is now 6-0 against us in his tenure in Seattle, which is kind of crazy as it stands because he's gone through the Pete Carroll, he's gone through the Mike McDonald. Like, there's a lot of culture shifts, and Geno Smith has been the constant here. And for some reason, we just can't get over that. And Jared Goff has had our number in the past. Sean McVay's had our number in the past. Like, we can't get over certain humps. As a Cardinals fan, it's frustrating because it's like, okay, this is the year everything's going to change. Things are kind of on the upwards, and then it just smacks you in the face. But if you watch the game, Kyler threw 2 picks back-to-back consecutive picks on his pass attempts.
Was one
that
of
hurt.
Six? Was it a pick six? I don't think
so. Not this game. That was the
Okay.
first Seattle game where he threw a pick
Okay,
six. That was a
yeah.
16 game, and Kyler threw a pick six, and that was about it. But like, defense played fantastic this game. Defense this game, not so much. Zach Charbonnet, backup running back, ran for 134 yards and 2 touchdowns. And this is a game where it just wasn't complimentary football whatsoever. Chad Ryland missed a field goal when all momentum was swinging. You guys know
Chad Ryland.
Yeah, you guys know who Chad Ryland is. I mean, he's the reason y'all got Drake May to this day.
Yes,
so
sir. We about to get into Drake May shortly, boy.
Yes, sir. I'm assuming there's no complaints there with Chad Ryland. But I mean, I've been Team Matt Pray to bring him back, but Chad Ryland has kicked a couple game-winning field goals. Obviously, those are all inside 30 yards. But the Cardinals are in such a weird spot right now. This game against Seattle, once again, I thought we were going to be able to flip it around, but they just dominated us in the trenches. Seattle normally not fantastic at running the football. Their line has not been great at that. They have not excelled, but they dominated the Cardinals. They controlled the line of scrimmage on both sides, and the Cardinals just look like the B team. It sucks because we controlled our own destiny this year. We absolutely had every chance to win the NFC West, and we collapsed in these last 3 weeks. We had Seattle, Minnesota, Seattle. Lost both games to Seattle, and against Minnesota, we're on the 5-yard line. It's 4th down. They have, I believe, 5 yards to go. And instead of going for the kill and going up 10, we decided to go up 6 when Minnesota's offense got hot. They got the ball back at the 30-yard line, took it 70 yards, scored. And I just don't understand that. I think you go for the kill there. You don't get it. You're up 3. They come down. They get 3 hypothetically. After marching 95, I say so be it. Go to overtime, call it a day. But if you get that touchdown, that game is over. I think that's just bad coaching decision, but Kyler played terrible this game. The offensive line has played bad all 3. And I feel like this is a little bit of a trap game. This is kind of like a culture builder for you guys, and I'm not liking it whatsoever.
Imagine that, the Patriots a trap game for the Cardinals. Boy, how the times have changed, ain't it? The times have changed, man. I want to talk about Jonathan Gannon, your head coach. What have you really seen from him? This is his second year there, I think, or third year, second year. Do you like Gannon? I mean, what have you? He's more of a defense. He's a defensive coach, though, right?
Yeah, for
so
sure.
What have you really seen? I see your defense is like. I know y'all got some good red zone defense. I think y'all about middle of the pack for the most part. I don't know who y'all pass rushers are or whatnot. I looked at your depth chart or whatnot. I don't really nobody that I really noticed. But of course, when you're going up against the Patriots offense, like we make everybody look good. I mean, we everybody's get right game. Maybe people you never heard of when they play us, they just have a big time game. But what have you seen from a Jonathan Gannon led team that you really been impressed by? And then on the flip side, what don't you like about it?
I think a lot of it is culture and what he's bringing to this team. I feel like he brought a good coaching staff here with Nick Rallis, and then Drew Petzing was good in spurts. And this year he's been good in spurts, but last year he looked good. He was one of the most creative play callers in the league, and everything just kind of clicked. And as soon as we get Marvin Harrison Jr., it's a lot less of that for some reason. There's a
Yeah.
lot less creativity to this offense.
Mm.
But the defense and Nick Rallis, I feel like they're doing a really good job, especially with the talent. But I'm not understanding a lot of what's going on offensively. There's a lot of problems, whether that's Drew Petzing, whether that's Kyler Murray. Like there's a lot of inconsistencies. And same thing with the defense. The defense went from abysmal to a top 8 unit through 5 games to back to reality. So I don't know. The Cardinals are such a weird team this season because we've fumbled our shot at the NFC West. But Jonathan Gannon, I feel like, is doing good. This has always been a 3-year rebuild in my eyes.
Yeah.
And we're going to have $100 million next year. And
Woo.
my expectation was 8 to 9 wins this season, and
Okay.
we're on
Well, you
pace
got
for
2
that
more.
still
Yeah.
to close it out. So, I mean, that's always a goal. But when playoffs are in front of your face and you have a chance to control your own destiny, obviously, if you fumble that, it's going to hurt a little bit. Because I never knew the NFC West, or I didn't think the 49ers were going to be this bad. So I didn't think the NFC West was going to even be.
And the 49ers they got a lot of injuries too.
Yeah, and they're at the bottom of the division right now. Like I thought it was going to be a clear runaway. They were going to get to 11, and in my eyes, I never thought there was a way we'd get to 11. We'd have to sneak in through the wild card, but it was the complete opposite. Like we had a chance to win the NFC West, and that was kind of our way now. So now we need either Washington to just like lose out right now, and we need to get to 9. Seattle needs to like lose out, and then we need to get to 9.
And Seattle got some tough games coming. I think they got Green Bay Sunday.
Green Bay, Minnesota.
They got some tough ones coming up.
Yeah, I mean, there's a chance, but it's like I'd say less than like a 6-7%.
With Marvin Harrison, what have you seen really? Because I mean, we was picking third. We got Drake May. We about to get in him shortly. But there was rumors coming out that we was going to just go what Jacoby said and take Marvin Harrison at 3. But y'all was right behind us, I believe, or whatnot, or a couple spots behind us. With y'all getting Marvin Harrison, have you been really impressed with Marvin or whatnot? Has he been what you thought, or are you a little bit underwhelmed?
I like the production we're getting from Marv. I really do. A lot of people are kind of like comparing him, Malik Neighbors, Brian Thomas early in the season. But Marvin Harrison Jr. is on a run-first offense right now. He has 655 yards, 7 touchdowns. The red zone threat he is, the body control he has, his hands ability. Like, there's a lot that Marvin Harrison Jr. is doing this season that is very impressive. Still. And in the beginning, I mean, it was a little rookie jitters, a little struggles. He was kind of figuring out the pace of the game, the speed of the game. But Marvin Harrison Jr., in my eyes, has always been the best prospect in this entire draft. And we're going to talk about the guy on your team soon because I've been high on him. I think he's the second best quarterback in this draft class, and it was always behind Jaden Daniels. So it feels nice to be kind of right about that. But we're going to get into Drake May.
Speaking of Marvin Harris, I want to get this comment. Hopefully, Jonathan Jones check Harrison. We need to lose Travis Hunter. Well, I think Christian Gonzalez is going to be on Marvin Harrison. For sure. And I don't think Jonathan. I don't think what you mean by that. You hope we need to lose Travis Hunter. I don't think Jonathan Jones is gonna check Harris. That is not gonna be a good day. I like Christian Gonzalez on him, and I mean our first round pick from a cup from the 2023 draft against y'all first round pick this year. Get your popcorn ready. I think that's gonna be must see TV. I cannot wait to see this matchup right here. Christian Gonzalez is a stud. He should be a Pro Bowl this year. Got 3 picks, 2 interceptions. He should be an All-Pro. Should be a Pro Bowler. He travels with number 1 corner. I mean, with number 1 wide receiver. He's really pitched a shutout for the most part this year. Ain't nobody really did much on him. I mean, I know Stephon Diggs scored a touchdown on him or whatnot. I think Garrett Wilson did too. But when you look at the yardage and the completion percentage and the targets, it's like I've been blown away by Christian Gonzalez, man. I really have. Let me see. Christian playing right. Christian was probably going to travel with Marvin Harrison. That's what we've been doing with him the past couple of games. He's been traveling. He's probably going to travel with Marvin, man. So that's what you think about the Gonzo and Harrison matchup.
I mean, I like Christian Gonzalez. I feel like he's pretty disrespected in the league. I feel like Garrett Williams has gotten a lot of disrespect this season too because a lot of people are kind of going under the radar. But Christian Gonzalez, this is back-to-back years where he's been really good.
Yeah,
really, really good.
He was hurt last year and he looked good before he got hurt.
Yeah, I feel like the Patriots always have good corners though. Like they're able to bring people in here and make them look way better than they are. And they go to another team and they just become absolute garbage. Like Malcolm Butler was really good for you guys, came to Arizona, and he just couldn't get it going. And he retired here. Like Stephon Gilmore is kind of like the only exception there.
Yeah.
Like Stephon Gilmore came to you guys. He was anywhere. He was a good corner. He went to Buffalo, Minnesota. Like he's always been really good. And who was the other one? Number
We had
27.
Aqib Talib, but he was good in Denver.
He J.C. Jackson. That's who it was. It
Yeah,
was J.C. Jackson.
Chargers.
J.C. Jackson looked like trash outside of New England.
He went
Like
to the
it was
Chargers.
insane.
He was bad. We got a knack for drafting corners or pooching them for free agency or whatever. We good with corners. We just can't draft freaking wide receivers.
Wide receivers.
Like, bro,
terrible.
we about to get onto my offense right now. Matter of fact, we drafted Jalen Pope, Javon Baker. Javon Baker got a concussion. I don't know how he got a concussion. He hadn't even played this year, and he has a concussion. Jalen Pope, our second round pick, has not done anything for the most part. Let's see, got some comments.
It's crazy though, because Polk is somebody I thought was going to come in here and be a clear wide receiver 2 for you guys, and he's been wide receiver 4 this year. Well, there's like no production from Polk.
Yeah, if that, maybe this week we get him going in Arizona, man. How's y'all pass defense? I mean,
I feel like our pass defense is where we kind of thrive. I like Max Melton, rookie corner. I think Garrett Williams in the second year has been fantastic this season, kind of having an underrated season. I think that's where we excel, but our pass rush is non-existent. You're going to see that. You mentioned it already. There's no one on the depth chart who really flashes. We have Zaven Collins, Baron Browning. Like, there's nobody. And one of the guys
y'all just activated. Yeah, y'all just activated some guy. Who was that?
Who did we activate? Elijah Jones.
I think he's a rookie from last year. Okay, no. Y'all activated
like this year.
Okay, but I thought y'all activated like a rookie pass rusher or something like that. I can't
think of it.
So.
Who was y'all rookie? Jones?
It might have been him. What school he went to?
Jones. Oh, I'm bad with college. Let me look it up real quick. He was a 3rd round draft pick though. And
who was y'all 1st round pick this year?
Marvin Harrison Jr. Darius.
Okay,
Darius Robinson. That's who you're thinking of. Darius Robinson.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's back. This will be his 3rd game back. He's had limited snaps in back-to-back games, so maybe he gets going this game. That would be ideal because we kind of need to ramp up. We have to win out for the rest of the year to have a chance to make the playoffs. We need to get to 10. That is the goal.
On to the offense, man. I'm glad you mentioned that about your pass rush. And I know you like Drake May. What have you seen from Drake May? Me personally, I love me some Drake May. I'm down here. I met him at the airport. I went to the combine. I've seen him down here, man. I'm right here in UNC. He's from the Charlotte area. Good guy, man. Good kid. I think he should be a captain for the team next year. I think with what he's working with now, you got Marvin Harris. You got Zay Jones. I like Michael Wilson. Y'all got him. I think did he go to Stanford? Michael Wilson.
I believe so. Yeah.
I think he was at Stanford. Y'all got a decent right. Yeah, I love Trey McBride. I don't watch the Cardinals play a lot, but from what I've heard and seen, I do like the little bit I've seen. Can you name one wide receiver on the Patriots? I know you just named Jalen Pope, but I mean, what is Drake May working with?
Drake May is working with nothing. Hunter Henry is your guys' best target, and he is 30 years old.
And how many more years of that? That's my point of like why Drake May has been the best rookie so far. Why he's what's the word? He's did more than what people thought he was going to do. Like he really has. Like he's not working with nothing. You see what Jaden Daniels working with. Caleb Williams. Look at his wide receiver core. Bo Nix. Even when JJ McCarthy comes back next year, he's going to have Jettas and Jordan Addison
and TJ Hawkinson.
Yeah, you just seen them a couple weeks ago. Like Drake May he's beat all the expectations, man. He the upside is there, and just wait till we got. Speaking of money, we got a lot of money to spend this offseason. So we go out and sign a T. Higgins, go out and get just the offensive line, maybe sign another running back or get him another tight end. Like we can do a lot this offseason. I'm interested in seeing how he does when we put more talent around, because I don't seen what he's like with nothing, and that's good. So just imagine when he gets more talent around him, I think it's going to go through the roof if we keep him on this same trajectory. But man, Drake May has been better than I thought he's been. He's been much better than what I thought he was going to be, man. What have you seen from Drake May?
I feel like he played his second best game of his career against the Colts, and you guys lost that game. But I feel like that was one of his best games. He kind of getting into a rhythm, but he was completing like almost every single pass he was throwing. He threw an interception, he threw a touchdown, but that Jacksonville game was probably his best, I would say. But Drake May's been so impressive because there is nothing in there. There's nothing. I don't even like Ramondre Stevenson. Like,
Right.
I don't like any of your offensive weapons. Like, Hunter Henry's cool
I like
for what he is.
Pop Douglas in the slot.
In the slot, that's not the worst.
Right.
Who are your receivers? You have is it Demario Douglas and Kendrick Bourne? Is that who they
Yeah.
are? And then you have
Douglas,
Hunter
Kendrick
Henry.
Bourne, Kayshawn Booty, Jalen Pope.
Ugh, man, that's so rough, dude. It's gonna only get better though. I think you guys are gonna be in the market for T. Higgins. I think that is something that like absolutely will be done. I think you guys need a new running back, but I think that's something you can get in the draft, like second or third round. You can evaluate
Maybe,
that.
hey, I
Obviously.
seen a mock draft day, so we might get Travis Hunter at 3.
That wouldn't be the worst too. I mean, Travis Hunter would fit so well with you guys too, which
Woo!
is the
Yeah.
thing. Because you guys develop corners so good. So if you want to flip him to receiver, you want to flip him to corner, you can do whatever you want. And if he's a
Yeah.
corner for you guys
Best
just
player,
be
best player. You
absolute
gotta
lockdown.
go best player available.
You have to. And I mean, it just depends where you guys pick. Because if you guys can rally off a couple wins on the back end, obviously that kind of hurts a little bit because this draft is really front loaded. So obviously the win for us is like where we need to be. You guys want to lose this game, like probably as a fan base. But internally, obviously, they want to kind of pile on wins and get a culture building.
Man, that would be. I know, yeah, build a culture and blah blah, yeah, but that's good. That's gonna hurt though, man, because we need some blue chip talent now. And saying that, this draft, like you said, it's not the best draft. It's more so in the front end of the draft. But I mean, even if we was to win another game or two, we go from 3 to 8, I guess, or 3 to 7. I mean, we won't. It ain't like we dropping outside. We still gonna be top 10 because we got the Cardinals. We got we got Buffalo twice, and we got the Chargers. So it's not like we're gonna fall too far. You know what I mean? I don't think we'll fall too far. But if we can't get Travis Hunter at 3, I would love Abdul Carter. I wouldn't mind having Abdul Carter at Penn State. But yeah, I think I want to lose this game. I want I want to lose this game, man.
I don't blame you. This is a game that you should want to lose. The Cardinals have to win this game. We have a couple easy wins, supposedly, with the Patriots and the Panthers, but the Panthers, of course, heating up right now. Like, go figure. Like, the Cardinals played Tua, and then in his return game, Tua came back against us. Minnesota played probably their worst game, and we folded that in front of our eyes. Seattle beat us. So it's just like very unfortunate losses. And this would just be the biggest slap in the face right here if we end up dropping it to New England. That's one of those games that are just like unaffordable this season because you guys, I feel like obviously want to lose games, but like your guys are going to go out there because players
fan base want to lose, but you know they're gonna want to go out and play.
Yeah, players are definitely going to go out there and do what they got to do because they're playing for paychecks, they're playing for next contracts, they're playing for pride, ego. Like
nobody goes out there. GM, they don't go out there and just tank. You can't do that. They don't do that. No,
their jobs aren't
you go out there losing because you're not the better team. They're not gonna stand that. But
me personally, be a fight.
Yeah. Let me see. Jamar says, and by the way, Bill is signing a 5-year deal instead of I thought it was 3. Oh, okay. That must just I gotta look that up. The draft is in Green Bay this year. Ken, you trying to go? I was thinking about the other day. I don't think I'd be there. I'm going to I'm gonna be out there for Super Bowl week, and I might go to the combine in Indy. I might go out there. If no, we getting Travis. Yeah, I want Travis Hunter right now. I like Tech McMillan for Arizona. I do like him, but yeah, Travis Hunter, man. We just need blue chip talent, bro. Like we need just pure blue chip talent. That's
Colorado
what we need.
Boys are tough. They are tough. I love Shador Sanders. I've been so high in Shador for the longest. Going back to Jackson State in his first year in Colorado, I was saying he's going to be better than Caleb Williams. I was throwing that out there, and I think that still stands because he was doing so much with a bad offensive line 2 years ago, and he was still stepping up in the pocket, being a pocket passer, threading the needle, taking hits. And I'm like, I don't know how you just can't see the talent there. Like a lot of people want to hate him because he's just like out there, like very expressive. Like he's not afraid to show himself. Obviously, he's a lot of Dion, and I love that. I love that. Because I mean, he's gonna sit here, he's gonna flash the watch, he's gonna sit here. He kind of has like that swagger to him, like the cockiness swagger.
He has Raiders written all over him.
He definitely does.
Raiders written all over him.
Vegas all over him. And then
and look at the 2 teams picking up top, big market teams: Las Vegas Raiders and New York Giants. 2 big markets. Everybody loves Vegas, like going to Vegas, casinos, all that stuff. Then you got the Giants, the New York market, big market. So either one of those I can see him going, but I think it's going to be. I don't think the Raiders are going. They might. I think they have to play Jacksonville. I don't think the Giants going to win another game. I really
The
don't.
Giants, I don't believe in the Giants at all.
Yeah, I
I
don't think
hate.
they're going to win another game.
I don't think so. Absolutely not. And then
Mm.
I don't know. That's such a top. What is it? Tennessee, you guys,
It's
Jacksonville, and the
Giants,
Raiders.
Raiders. It's either I think Raiders won right now. I think, or it might be the Giants. Raiders, Giants, New England, Carolina behind us. I think. I hope I can pull it up. Hold on.
Yeah, there's a lot of like teams that are so close this year. It's so weird. Like the draft order as a Cardinals fan, it's so nice not being there anymore. Like it really is, because for the past like 2 seasons, that's where we've
Yeah,
been.
y'all at 16.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Vegas is number one. Vegas, then 2 Giants, 3 New England, Carolina at 4, and Carolina's been playing better.
Yes, they have.
They're in a good position. Jacksonville at 5. That game that Jacksonville just won against Tennessee it hurt them because they went from 1 to 5.
Jeez.
Tennessee 6, the Jets are 7, Cleveland 8, the Browns at 9, and New Orleans at 10. So I want to see what it's. I hope we stay at 3. Man, I want us to lose. I want us to play. It's hard. It's crazy to say because if Drake May plays good, you would think you might win the game. You know, it's hard to say. Well, you want Drake or some of the young guys to play good, but you lose. That's kind of hard because if they play that good, you're probably gonna be in a good position to win it. So Drake would probably have to play bad probably for us to lose. That's what I'm thinking. So it's kind of tough to root for it, man. I mean, we win. I mean, we got 4 wins. We won 4 games last year. And so at one point I did want us to win more games than what we won last year. But now we got 4 more games. Like, bro, just go out there and play, sling it, go for it on 4th down, 4th and 1, 4th and 2, or something like that. Be aggressive. But I would love for Drake to throw 3 touchdowns, 300 yards, and lose the game. The defense just fell apart. I would love something like that. Or for me to see my young players developing and playing good, but we just come up short. I mean, we got Buffalo twice. We got the Chargers. I just got this crazy feeling that last year went so perfect for us, and we got the number 3 pick. And like you said, your guy now, Chad Ryland, Mr. Phil gets the Giants. We got 3rd pick. I think this year, I just got a feeling we're going to sneak out a win. I don't know who it's going to be. We got Buffalo twice, Chargers coming to our house, and we got y'all on Sunday. I got a feeling we're going to win at least one more game. I don't know what it is. I just got a feeling we're going to win one. It could be this Sunday. We're coming off a bye. Cardinals coming off 3 losses. Drake May has been playing really good. I just got a feeling we're going to lose. We're going to win one game, at least one.
Jeez, I hope it's not this Sunday. I'm hoping it's not this Sunday.
Let's see. Jamari says, I'm good on Carter, bro. What's wrong with Carter? I love Carter, man. He's explosive. Okay, right. He said he's too small. I think we will have the same product as Brian Burns. Okay. And he's much smaller than Burns, so I don't know. Shador top 10 quarterback next year. He's Shador. Oh, okay. He's top 10 in the league. I thought he meant top 10 pick production.
He's going top 5 this year.
Yeah. If we do what we usually do, we will lose anyway. Yeah. We mess around and beat the Chargers or Bills. Bro, I just don't know what game, man. It might be the Cardinals. I just been feeling like, man, it's too good to be true. We ain't gonna have the top 5 pick 2 years in the daggone road now. Like, come on, because if you got a top 5 pick 2 years in a row, you getting blue chip talent. You get some studs. Look at the Lions. Look how the Detroit Lions rebuilt that team so quick. Look at the Texans. The Texans were a laughing stock like last year. Before last year started. Look at them now. The Cardinals, y'all had a top 5 pick. Y'all in playoff position right now. Now y'all did get a lot of picks or whatnot. But y'all got a lot of draft picks this coming draft too, don't you?
I'm pretty sure we do. We had 2 first-round picks last year from Houston. We traded back, got more assets, and then Marvin Harrison Jr., obviously clear consensus pick. Like the talent that we had, and we were without Darius Robinson. Like the Cardinals team right now, a lot. Like basically this team, we signed a lot of free agents. They all went down. Didn't really give us any production. All went down before like week 4, so they never really stayed on the field. So the team was basically the same. We just swapped like Hollywood Brown for Marvin Harrison Jr. and Kyler for Josh Dobbs, and we basically ran it back. But a lot changes when you have your franchise quarterback back. Like Josh Dobbs from Kyler Murray, you're going to win a lot more games, and here we are. It's kind of nice. So next year, hopefully we can spend the money and actually get more talent in through the draft, obviously. I don't know where our pick's going to be, but hopefully it's a top, I'd say like, unless we make the playoffs, obviously. But if it's like a top 16 pick and we finish 8 to 9 wins, I'm not complaining.
So y'all got a lot of cap space this offseason as well.
Yes, sir. I know
Oh, wow.
Washington does too. There's a
Yeah,
lot of teams
we
that
do.
are super
Patriots.
young.
I think Titans might. Well, Titans had a lot this past year. Patriots. Washington has a lot. I think y'all do. It's a lot of money gonna be spent this offseason, man. I'm thinking we probably go T. Higgins in the first day of free agency, and then address offensive line, maybe get another corner, pass rush, something like that, and then just wait to the draft, number 3 overall pick, and I'm going Travis Hunter. If you can start next year with Travis Hunter and T. Higgins, Pop Douglas in the slot, bro, that's a top 10 for you're cooking. You're cooking with some grease right there, boy. You're
Mm-hmm.
cooking. That you've came a long way. That should be a top 10, top 15 offense. Right now, you're bottom of the league. I mean, Travis Hunter, T. Higgins, Pop Douglas. You still got Kayshawn Booty, your rookies from this year, Marjorie Stevenson, Hunter Henry, Drake May. Like you're cooking.
Oh,
You're
for
cooking.
sure.
You're doing some good stuff. And right now, it's early. And I like this time. I love this time of year because these mock drafts, everybody go crazy. They got us selecting Travis Hunter at number 3. If everything stay like it is, all we got to do is just lose out, and I think Hunter's gonna fall in our lap. So it's gonna be very interesting to see. But what you think your team gonna be looking for in the draft? I know it's a little early to talk draft, but based on what you know right now, what you think is gonna be a potential position of need this offseason?
So it's so funny because I had like a 3-year plan set. Like as soon as Jonathan Gannon got hired, they wiped out everybody. We traded Isaiah Simmons for a 7th-round pick. We cut DeAndre Hopkins. That was like first year of Monty Ossenfort. Everyone was questioning him, but that's just to get all the cap out of here. Like the guys
Yeah.
you don't believe in, the guys who have lack of effort, the guys who are above the team have too big of an ego. Monty Ossenfort wasn't playing that. So we got a lot of culture guys drafted, and he's done an exceptional job. But I think if in the draft, this is what I said too. I said in one of these next 2 years, it's going to be edge. It has to be edge. We need it. To be a good NFL team, you need a good edge rusher. If you don't have anybody to go get the quarterback, you're in trouble. You can't have that. You can't let the quarterback sit there all day long. Because if you play a good quarterback who can sit there comfortably in the pocket, like a Joe Burrow, like a Matthew Stafford, they're going to pick you apart.
They're gonna
Or a
pick you
Jared
apart.
Goff. Like there's a lot of people this year who will dissect you. You
Maybe
have to get
Drake May
somebody to
Sunday.
pressure. I mean, he really might. Like this might be one of his more comfortable games in the league. So it's not good, but I think edge is definitely the way to go. I think Patriots have a lot of holes, and depending on where you play Travis Hunter, which is very interesting, because where would you guys want Travis Hunter as a
If we're
receiver?
taking him 3 overall, he need to be wide receiver. But I wouldn't mind him playing DB. I mean, I'm not taking a corner top. I wouldn't take him there. But we need wide receiver. We need a corner. We need a left tackle. Like we got so many needs. Drafting Hunter really solves two things for you. Because for one, we got Gonzo, so we don't have to play him. And me personally, I would love to see him at wide receiver. I think it's more he get more action there. Because if you're a DB, the quarterback don't got to throw to your side. He ain't gotta do nothing. You get bored over there. He can really run away from you, throw away from you. He don't got to. At wide receiver, you're running your route to the fullest extent every play because the opportunity is a chance that you might get the ball. So I feel like, from a production standpoint and financial, the big bucks at wide receiver.
Yeah.
It's at wide receiver. Corners ain't getting paid like that. Wide receivers with the money yet. So I think he's gonna have Drake May throwing the ball. Now, if you want to use him as a DB, like on the situational, like if we're playing the Dolphins, they got Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle. You want to do something like you want to match him up. I don't mind that. And I've seen some people says he need to play DB mostly and have him like as a package wide receiver. I say vice versa. Wide receiver for the most part and have him like on third downs play DB. That's how I would do it. So
Because me
I
personally, I
think
think he's a better DB than he is a receiver.
a lot of people
But
say
I,
that, yeah.
but I feel like because just instinctually, like I don't know what it is, but he just has like instincts on another level. And then on top of that, he also plays receiver, so he picks up on a lot of tendencies too, because obviously he's running the routes as well. But I feel like you could also flip it, right? Like people want to package him as a wide receiver. I mean, you could package him as a corner, and then you could run Jonathan Jones, Gonzo, and Hunter in
Yeah,
certain packages. Like you could
yeah,
flip it either way, and you
yeah.
need both. You don't need a corner necessarily. You have 2 good corners in my eyes, but you could honestly figure that out. Have a nice 3-corner set right there with wide receiver Travis
Woo!
Hunter. Like that's kind of tough. You could package that for sure.
Try
But
throwing on
and let's say it doesn't
Gonzo.
pan out. And let's say it
Right.
doesn't pan out at receiver, right? Like Travis Hunter's getting locked up. It's just not for him. Back the corner.
But
Like
yeah,
back the corner. Let's go ahead and get you back here where we know you can shine. And I think it's, like Travis Hunter and you're busting at receiver, switch it.
It's real
switch
low
it.
risk. I mean, I don't think you risk anything. I mean, if he doesn't work at wide receiver, put him at corner, work at corner, put him at wide
Exactly.
receiver. And like, if you're the Patriots, whether it's a corner, wide receiver, you need blue chip talent. You just need talent. You need two. I like to call it. You need game breakers. Two that make defensive coordinators stay up at night. Like we're gonna circle this guy because we got to stop this guy. You don't circle nobody new on the page right now. Maybe Ramondre Stevenson because we want to run the ball. It's hey, we got to stop the run. But even Ramondre's not really a game breaker. Like I don't know what's happened to him this year. I know the offensive line has been a mess, but we could be starting another different offensive line this week. Like there's no game break on the page right now. Probably just Drake May. He's your rookie quarterback. Like and May has been Drake May at 22 years old should not be leading his offense all by himself. That's way too much to put on him at this moment. So, and I think if you go get a T Higgins as your ex wide receiver, you got Travis Hunter. Pop, all of a sudden, Pop is not seeing a lot of cover. He's gonna be able to eat. It's gonna open things up for him. Hunter Henry, he's getting older. He's gonna do a lot more. The running game, like the Patriots have not had a dynamic wide receiver core. I don't know. We had Randy Moss, Wes Welker, the 07, like that was crazy. No. I take that back. We had Antonio Brown for like a midnight snack. Yeah, for like a midnight. Yeah, we had AB, Josh Gordon, Julian Edelman, Philip Dorsett.
Right?
Yeah, Rob. Yeah, Grunt went on that.
Or was Grunt gone? So it was AB. Was it Edelman? Was Edelman still there?
It was Edelman. It was AB, Edelman, Josh Gordon, and I think it was Philip Dorsett. I think something like Philip Dorsett. That was man. That's when we was really clicking on all cylinders. Like we ain't had nothing like that. So I mean, we just need talent. I don't care if you play him at corner, play him. You just need talent.
I don't think it's a miss. I think you take Travis Hunter if he's there for you guys for sure. Because
he reminds me of George Pickens a little bit. Like not like side. Well, I mean they're probably about the same height. Well, no, I think Pickens a little taller, probably a little bigger than Hunter. But the way he runs after the catch and he just so dynamic with the ball, he kind of runs like George Pickens. Like George Pickens, he could be a hothead at times. He could be a problem where he runs wild or whatnot. But I think physically he kind of plays and runs like George Pickens a little bit, the way I see him run after the catch.
I don't know who to compare Travis Hunter to. Because George Pickens is one of those people who just has like elite body control. Like the way he just,
I wanted him that draft too, man. I wanted Pickens.
He's nuts. If they can get his temper under control and like mellow him out a little bit and be like, hey, let's chill. I think Mike Tomlin is a good coach for him because Mike Tomlin is one of those people who can kind of like he's like a guy of both sides, like a jack of all trades. Like he can get you to do your best. Like I mean, he got Antonio Brown to be controlled for how long? Yeah. And then as soon as he leaves Pittsburgh, he is just a hothead CTE case. I love AB though. Like AB, one of the best receivers we've seen.
Yes, sir.
Hilarious on X, but like.
He is crazy.
He's crazy, but it's so funny. It's the craziest shit you'll ever see, but it is so funny. Like AB just unfiltered will like tweet the most random thing. You'll just be like, all right, pop off, dude.
Yeah. Hey, AB is crazy, man. Oh my god, man. Yeah, he had a short stint with the Patriots, man. That was a weird freaking year, man. And we still we didn't win the Super Bowl this year. This year we got bounced by.
I think you guys got bounced first round, right?
Yeah, by
Tennessee.
Yeah, that's the year we got bounced and whatnot.
I think you all would have went far with AB. I
think so too.
He came in here and got like 64 yards and a touchdown in his debut game.
And don't remember, then we drafted N'Keal Harry over AJ Brown and DK Metcalf. We took Tyquan Thornton over George Pitt. Like, oh my gosh. Like we can go on. I wanted Sky Moore that draft. But I mean, his career in Kansas City hasn't really gone off the charts or whatnot, man. But it's just been crazy, man. The missing. I wouldn't mind Marvin Harrison this past draft, but I fell in love. I started liking May at the combine. I went to the combine and I started liking May. Then I saw he on the flight. He actually flew back with me. I saw him at the airport, whatnot. Just a good kid. I said that's gonna be the pick at 3, May. I said we're gonna get May because I knew Washington would go Daniels. Everybody knew Chicago was gonna go Caleb.
For sure.
I said, I don't think Belichick would have took May though. I don't think he would have took May. But
who do you think he would have taken?
Something like a Bo Nix. Because we need a quarterback. I think he would have took Bo Nix, or maybe he might would have took JJ McCarthy, but he would have traded back though. He would have traded back. He wouldn't have stayed there. Belichick would have traded back. I think Belichick would have took like a Bo Nix or like probably JJ McCarthy.
I think JJ McCarthy's such a Bill Belichick guy. Like trade
Yep,
back to like 9, 10, and go get JJ.
yep. I could see
Just jump
Belichick.
Minnesota.
He loved trading back Belichick.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
so
for sure. Bill Belichick refuses to take the guys from big time schools or the guys who are like clear consensus. Bill Belichick will go out there and do some crazy like what? N'Keal Harry at 29 or 31. Like it wasn't the worst pick necessarily, but DK Metcalf falling was so crazy to me.
if
Like
we
even
took
in the moment, I wanted the Cardinals to get DK Metcalf so bad, and we took Andy Isabella, and we
ah
also took Hakeem Butler over DK Metcalf. I loved Hakeem
no,
Butler. That was a guy who was just like a freak of nature. I wanted him and DK Metcalf. Those were
just
the two
didn't ever
guys. And
pan
we took
out.
and we took Andy Isabella, like a little 5'9" white dude who
All right,
has
some of
no
these
like
guys,
intangibles but
some of
speed.
these guys, yeah, some of these guys they do good in the college. They get to the draft. I mean, they get to the pros, and you just never hear from them again. They just not good. And some of them, like they get to the pros and they keep it up what they did in college. You just the draft. I like to tell people the draft's like a lottery pick. You don't know what you're going to get. I mean, that's been a look at Jamarcus Russell, been a buzz. N'Keal
Oh
Harry with the
my.
first round pick, buzz. Like some of these guys, Kevin White, wide receiver, buzz. Like a lot of these guys be, but Trent Richardson, buzz. Like it's been
Crazy. Trent Richardson was nuts.
crazy, bro. Like it's been a lot of buzz, and you get some guy that you get in the later rounds, and they're better. Like I
Yeah.
mean, so I mean, I've seen practice squad guys come in and make the team and go from there.
I'm
Like
not gonna lie, Trent Richardson was one of the weirdest bust cases in my
I didn't
eyes.
get that one. I didn't understand that.
That was
I
crazy
don't
to
know
me
what
because his
happened.
first year he didn't even play terrible. Like he had like close to like I think it was like 3.7 yards a carry, like nothing insane going to Cleveland though, but he popped in like 11 touchdowns and then it just went downhill like entirely. Like he played like one more year in Cleveland, I believe, and then he went to Indianapolis for like a year and then he was like out of the league in 3. Like it's so weird. And then the
It's
production was just
ridiculous.
never there outside of that first year.
The Carolina has North Carolina has now announced it has agreed to a 5-year deal with legendary head coach Bill Belichick's 5-year deal, and they're
Okay.
hiring Michael Lombardi as the GM. Wow.
That I saw that. That's crazy.
Yeah, here's the interesting thing from me. I was just tired of losing to him. I think, oh wow, that's gonna. I can't wait to see how that goes in Carolina. Well, down
That's
here
gonna
in
be very
Carolina,
interesting. Do you think it's going to pan out? Do you think he's going to be able to win him a natty?
I'm rooting for him. I'm rooting for him. I'm rooting for Bill. I mean, I want to do good.
It's very interesting. I'm not a college head like that, so like my college knowledge isn't through the roof. But as soon as like the draft comes, I can get like a sense of prospects. But like before that, I don't watch it. I watch
And
playoffs
then
here
they
and
trying
there
to say like nobody in the league really wanted Belichick. I mean, I could see that too, but
because he's probably want GM and head coach control.
yeah, he want to do everything. Yeah,
Yeah,
and a lot of them don't want him doing it because they see how it happened in New England. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. I can't wait. He definitely put them on the map a lot more because they're a basketball school, like you said, basketball. They're for basketball. So there could be a whole lot more eyes tuned in now. And it's funny because I don't think he liked Drake May as a player, but you just went to his school, so he went through USC. It's kind of odd or whatnot. So I wonder if he's gonna try to get May to help recruit or whatnot.
it's so
So
weird. Because did you see what he said about Pat McAfee when
about
he got
May,
drafted? Drake May.
yeah,
Yeah, that's it was kind of just like say something positive, and it was just like nothing. Like it was
yeah,
just like one of the most like awkward, like, oh,
yeah. He
okay.
don't.
So
I don't think he
he's not
really.
backing him.
Yeah, he didn't really. He said he's a good player, but he said he needs some. He got some work to do, and he do some
Drake
crazy
May
work.
reminds me of Josh Allen.
Yeah,
Like a lot of Josh Allen. A little less crazy. Like
yeah.
Josh Allen was just like a he
Cause
still
you
does
remember
it
Josh
though.
Allen first year, he was erratic as hell. Intercept before he got Stephon Diggs. Allen was like leading the league in turn. Like he still does it sometimes now. Like last year, he had a lot of interceptions. He doesn't calm down. He just had a big game last week, no turnover. He doesn't calm down on a turnover. That's the only thing I want for May. He got what 12 touchdowns, I think, but 8 picks. I want the
I
turnovers
think
to
so.
come down. No, 11. No, 11. It's one of them. He got
I
like
think
I know he got eight.
passing and then 8 picks. I think, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look it up real
Yeah,
quick.
Yeah, I think he has 8 interceptions, 11 touchdowns. I don't mind that. I just want to because
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
you've been aggressive. He's been aggressive, so I don't mind it. Jacoby Brissett wasn't doing anything.
No.
So, I mean, I'd rather you get your interceptions out the way early rather than, and learn from your mistakes. And some of them has been tilt passes, overthrow. I don't mind those ones. I just don't want the bad read interceptions. You know what I mean? Like you're just trying to force it. He reminds me of Justin. I see a comment. He reminds me of Justin Herbert too a little bit. Body tight, the way he throws the ball. But physically, I think he kind of reminds me of Allen, how they play. And we get to see that game next week. That's going to be a nice game.
Yeah, you're just not seeing Drake May hurdling people and truck sticking like 240 Josh Allen. Josh Allen is something else. Yeah, Herbert definitely has more zip. Herbert is
Yeah, Herbert got a little more zip on his passes.
I love Herbert. Herbert, Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, love them all. Patrick Mahomes, I would say Patrick Mahomes, but he gets glazed constantly, so I don't need to
Yeah,
glaze him anymore. Like we know what Patrick Mahomes is. I need someone else to win the Super Bowl. I'm so sick of it. I am so sick of it. If they win, I think Travis Kelce's going to retire. I think they're going to go out on top. Andy Reid's still going to be there with Pat Mahomes, but I'm so sick of it. Like somebody has to beat Kansas City this year.
I would love for Baltimore to get there, but I don't trust their defense this year.
No.
Um,
I also don't trust Lamar in the playoffs. I love
yeah,
Lamar, but I just it's something about it. Like his game in the regular season will be really good, and
doesn't
then in the
translate.
playoffs it just doesn't translate. They just shut him out.
I
It's
wouldn't
crazy.
mind seeing like a Bills Lions Super Bowl, but of course I want Detroit Lions to win it. I don't want
Yeah,
Buffalo because my day. I cannot take that. No, I don't want Buffalo Bills to win the freaking Super Bowl.
the world might
But
burn into flames if Buffalo wins the
oh my
Super
bro,
Bowl.
but I wouldn't mind seeing something new like a Bills and what you call Super Bowl. Yeah, Herbert has pretty. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. I got you, Jamari.
No
Yeah.
homo for
Oh, he
sure.
can't say. He
Pause.
said.
Big
He
pause.
said no. Hey,
Big
yeah.
pause.
Yeah. You good. You good. I did. That's why. That's why I went ahead and said that because I figured you was probably gonna say that. But
I
yeah, I got you, bro.
agree,
You good with
but
me?
pause.
You good, bro? We just get a little excited there talking about Justin Herbert. That's it, bro. Justin Herbert and Drake May. I got you good though, bro. That's why I went ahead and said that because I figured you. But yeah, But it's gonna be interesting, man.
How do you think this
It's
game plays out? What's your
yeah,
prediction?
I'm
Cardinals,
about yes, that's what
Patriots.
I was about to say. My gut is we gonna find a way to win the game. I don't know what it is. It's just a gut, but I want us to lose. But my gut is yeah. I I'm gonna go Cardinals. We speaking of we don't have we can't get a pass rush either. I'm gonna go Cardinals 26. I do think we better move the ball. Y'all play a lot of zone on defense. I do think we better move the ball. I'm gonna go 26 to 20 Cardinals. Y'all will win.
Okay. I don't like.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
think
mind that
Kyler
at
Murray
all.
goes crazy. Kyler Murray has a bounce back game. And
Need that.
yeah. Yep.
I think my gut was telling me 21-13 Cardinals, but I kind of want to bump it up to 21-16 Cardinals.
Okay.
I feel like your guys' defense is really good, and in spurts. I feel like you guys have a really good defense in spurts. You guys have some talent. The Cardinals are kind of struggling right now offensively, but I think we're going to run the ball. I think this is a game we're going to control time of possession. We're going to kind of chew you guys out of this one, not even really give you guys a chance. And I do think Drake May will throw an interception. And this will
Ugh.
be a game where you guys will kind of get the run game going. Ramondre Stevenson has one of his better games in the season. And then it's going to be a lot of run for both teams. And I think that the Cardinals are going to come out on top. We're going to prove to be superior in that aspect, or that's my hope, and it's going to be like a 21-16 ball game. You guys are going to settle for field goals inside
Cardinals
the
get
red
right
zone.
game.
Cardinals are going to get right. We're going to
Yeah.
win by 5, and it's going to be one of those gritty games that you pull out and you keep your playoff chances alive, and then leave fate to where it is, and just pray Seattle, the Rams, the Commanders, all those teams lose, and that you can get back in the race.
Hey, if that happened, that's fine with me. That is fine with me in terms of the draft. That
And
is
we'll do
fine
you
with
guys
me,
a
man.
favor.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, it's a few. It's a bunch of y'all in here. Make sure y'all hit that like. Excuse me. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit subscribe. I want to shout out to my boy Mythic AZ. Hey, let everybody know where they can find you at, dog.
I got Instagram at It's Mythic AZ. I am on X at iMythic AZ. You can find me on YouTube at Mythic AZ. I post Cardinals NFL content, man. We are on the road to 8,000 subscribers right now. Ken, I know you're on the road to 300, so go ahead and
Yes,
smack the
sir.
subscribe button, like it up. Go ahead and get him there, man.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
get
Yes,
it.
sir. I appreciate it, dog. Hey, it was a pleasure to have you on. We definitely have to do this again. Maybe we might can do a recap show next week if you're not doing it. I definitely get with you, man. Hey,
Absolutely.
appreciate you coming on, Pat Snatcher. Appreciate y'all showing out, coming out here tonight. Me with my boy talking Cardinals. And hold on, we got one more comment. Oh, I forgot about James Conner.
Yeah,
I
that's why
think James
run.
Conner. I think he's gonna have a pretty good game too. Yeah, I think Conner gonna
I
have
think
a
he's
pretty
gonna
good.
feast. My prediction was 2 touchdowns and 110 scrimmage yards for James Conner
Yeah.
this game.
Well, that's coming off the bye week. We've had 2 weeks to prepare, so that's gonna be interesting. But whoo, I think Conner go ahead. I like y'all run scheme is kind of unique. That zone scheme, like y'all like to pull a lot of guards and stuff. I like that. So
Drew
how you
Kessie's
think?
definitely creative in the run game.
Yeah, how you think Harrison gonna do? What's his stat line?
I want to say 55 plus yards this game. Maybe no touchdowns, but 55 plus yards, maybe like 6 receptions, 5 receptions, somewhere around there. I feel
No
like they're going to get him
touchdowns.
decently involved. No touchdowns this game. I think it's going to be James Conner 2 touchdowns, and then maybe Kyler Murray sneaks one in.
Can't
And
wait to
that'll
see
be
that
it.
Gonzo Harrison matchup. Man, I cannot wait to see that one.
He needs it. Marvin Harrison needs all these reps we can get against good corners. And Gonzo's
Yeah.
one of the best in the league.
Yes, sir, man. Gonna be interesting to see, man. Hey, appreciate you for coming on tonight, man. We definitely want to chop it up again. Like I said, y'all check me out Friday night. I'm gonna do another show. Well, no, I might do one tomorrow night before the Rams and the 49ers game tomorrow. Game, I'm pretty sure you're gonna be checking out tomorrow because it is your division on Amazon Prime. Y'all check me out. I should go live. I'll be back live tomorrow night or Friday night. Do my final thoughts on the Cardinals and Patriots. Me and Mythic, we might go live again next week, do a recap show, so we see what's going on. But yeah, man, I appreciate you coming on tonight with me, man. And make sure you have a good one. And y'all subscribe, hit the like button, and y'all have a good one as well, man. Appreciate it. Go Pats.